The latest update for Phasmophobia is coming very soon to the beta branch. Let's have a look at the planned changes and see what that might mean for the game. Alright, so if you didn't know, the developer Kinetic Games has a public Trello board where you can see all the upcoming changes that are being planned for the game before they make it into any official patch notes. There's been some big changes planned for the next beta update, and the last couple of days these went into testing. This means that the beta update is imminent. These are the changes. So first off, allow players to hide behind furniture. So I think this will be an interesting one, really. If you can hide behind furniture, you're going to have a lot more places to hide. I'm thinking things like if you could hide behind, say, the kitchen counter areas in the various farmhouses and the small houses, that sort of thing. Maybe you even had to duck behind them. I think that might make it a little bit easy. Hunts are going to be a lot less dangerous if you're able to just duck behind the countertop or something like that. So this is one we need to be very careful of to see what it might mean for the game. Optimize equipment, key, and bone spawning to prevent disconnect. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously a bug that's happened there that's been fixed now. It's not something I've ever encountered personally, but you know, if it's in, it's obviously something that's happened, so they're fixing it. That's great. So this next one is the key one. Make all ghosts get slightly faster over time if they're chasing a player, except Revenant. So the current way it works is that any ghost that is chasing you will not be able to catch you unless you make a mistake and, you know, you get caught on a corner or something like that. But generally speaking, if you're just running straight down a corridor, then the ghost can't catch you unless it's a Revenant, because they can move faster than players. So what this change is going to do is make it that over time, all ghosts will gain speed. It doesn't say how fast that's going to be. Maybe it'll eventually reach Revenant speed. We don't know how long eventually is going to be on that. You know, will it take the length of a hunt to be able to get to that speed? What this does stop, and what it's trying to stop, is looping. So if you don't know what looping is a strategy that players have come up with where you can go around something that's in the game. So think of in Grafton or Bleasdale, you've got those kitchen countertops. Think of the smaller maps when you've got the cars and the garage that you can walk around. Basically anywhere where you can force the ghost to follow you around one side of it and then you nip around the other. If you've got two of those looping spots especially, it makes it very easy to escape from a hunt, because all you got to do is loop around one, go down to the other, loop around that. By that point, the hunt's over. This also happens in the larger maps. You've got like prison and high school and asylum where you can literally just run down the corridor and the ghost is never going to catch you. So this will make ghost hunts a lot harder. You're going to have to actually hide in them. You can't just outrun a ghost. You can't just loop it anymore. You're basically going to have to treat all ghosts like a Revenant. Unless, and this is the big thing, we don't know exactly how fast these ghosts are going to get to. Maybe you just hide from it for a bit, and then when the ghost is coming your way, you can just run and it won't ever get up to speed in time before the hunt ends. But this is definitely one we're going to have to keep an eye on, because this is the big change, and this could really change the difficulty. Okay, next one. Don't make the ghost move at the start of the hunt to stop confusion. I'm not a big fan of this one, actually. So the way it currently works is that when the ghost first spawns during a hunt, it will have a grace period before it'll actually be able to hurt you. I'm not sure the exact time of this. Is it 5 to 8 seconds? Something like that. I think 8 seconds. After this time, the ghost will be able to kill you if it's on top of you. But it is moving during this time. With this change, however, the ghost will stay exactly where it is. So say, for example, the ghost spawns and you're right on top of it. So you're going to head for the nearest exit. You go that way. Let's say the ghost goes the exact same way as you without you realizing it. Then as soon as the ghost becomes active, instant death, because it's on top of you. What this will do now with this change is that the ghost will stay exactly where it is for those 5 to 8 seconds, and only at the end of that will it start coming after you. As soon as you see the ghost spawn, you know you just got to run away and you're fine. I kind of liked that there were some strategies you could do with it when the ghost moved at the start of the hunt. So take, for example, in Ridgeview, the ghost spawns in the hallway near the kitchen. You're going to run up the stairs into the cupboards up there for safety. But what sometimes would happen is the ghost would start moving that way already. So when you see it moving, you actually go the other way and you go down into the garage instead. So I think this change will actually make it a lot easier to escape a hunt, because you'll know exactly where the ghost spawning, you know the quickest way away from it, you can get straight to safety. I think it was better when it was moving, to be honest, but we'll see. Because this does change how it works with the ghost getting faster as well, so we do have to bear that in mind. Optimize prison and school loading times and FPS. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously a good thing. Loading times could be a little bit shorter. FPS could be better. Great. Good change. Make the ghost have a chance to open both closet doors. Interesting one, this, because currently it will only open one door at a time, so you can easily hold one shut. If it opens the other one, you just grab that shut. If there's two of you in there, then okay, you just hold them both shut. If it opens both at the same time, how will that affect things? If you're able to hold them shut? Don't know yet. Hello, Violet. What are you doing? Trying to make a video. Okay, get down. Of course, this combines with the next one, which is make the ghost fully open lockers and closets. If the ghost knows someone is in there, players will have to remain silent. So this is going to change a lot of things. If you're hiding in a closet and you're talking away, you're chatting to your mates, which is something that we do a lot, let's face it. If you've got someone in the closet next to you with you, then you're taunting the ghost, you're calling it all sorts of names because you know it can't get you because you can just hold the door shut. But now it's going to fully open the doors, and presumably by fully open it means swings it wide open, the ghost can kill you. What isn't currently clear on this, and we'll have to see how this one works out, it's not clear that if you're holding the door shut, will the ghost still be able to open it? Does your holding it shut override the ghost opening it? If the ghost can open it even when you're holding it, then you just have to be quiet. If it can't open it anyway, that doesn't really change much, I think, if it can't open it while you're holding it. I think mostly this one, I'm not sure this is necessarily a good change, because I think if you just got to remain silent during a whole hunt, it can be quite boring in terms of playing, in terms of content creating as well, if there's not a lot going on. Some of the most fun in the game is the banter between players, so I don't know, we'll see. Make the ghost have a chance to remember the last known player location and check the area at the start of the next hunt. I'll be honest, I thought this was already in. Apparently not, so I think this is a good change. If a ghost was chasing you during a hunt, and it knows that you went into this room where you were hiding in a closet. So it makes sense at the start of the next hunt, if it can't see you anywhere else, can't see another player somewhere, then it'll go back to the place where it knew you were hiding last time it hunted. I like this change. I think this would be a good one. It'll make it a bit more dangerous. Because there's been a few times as well when you wanted the ghost to try and chase you and it hasn't come for some reason. It's like, but I'm right here. You saw me here last time. I think this is good. Add a delay for the next hunt attempt if the crucifix blocks the hunt. This is good. This is very good. So currently the crucifix can be just wiped out like that because every crucifix has 2 charges to it, and when the ghost tries to hunt, if the crucifix is there, it will block it. On a normal hunt, after you've survived the hunt, there'd be at least a 30-second cooldown before it will hunt again. That's at 0 sanity. What this is now doing is adding it in so that there's a delay for the crucifix as well. Presumably it's going to be the same as if it had hunted, so that 30 seconds minimum between hunts. The exact timing on this remains to be seen, but I think it's good. It means your crucifix won't just disappear instantly. You know, you'll hunt back to back to back to back and your crucifix is gone. That won't happen anymore. So I think that's a good change overall. Add player volume options to the server screen. This is a good one. It's kind of weird, the UI in this game sometimes, the way some things can't be changed once you're in the lobby, some things can't be changed unless you go out of the lobby and so on. So adding player volume to the server screen, definitely a good change. I like that. Add lockers and more hiding places to Grafton and Bleasdale. Yeah, I mean, this goes hand in hand with the ghosts speeding up, because if you've got to hide, then you're kind of out of luck if you're on Grafton. Bleasdale does at least have one hiding spot at the back, near the back door. There's one set of lockers in there which you can hide in. But even that, if you're not near it at the time, you're gonna die before you get there. Grafton doesn't have any hiding places currently, so it's good that they're adding some in, because the only way you can currently survive a ghost in Grafton is to loop it or get lucky with your hiding that you've broken line of sight around the corners. So definitely a good change combined with the other changes, that one. Replace the farmhouse foliage shaders. Graphical change, I guess. I've not particularly noticed anything where that would need to change, but if, you know, the developers think it needs to, then sure, cool. I hope it'll look better. All right, there we have it. So in conclusion, I think this will be a good patch. I'm actually really excited for it, and I can't wait to play some rounds of this once it's out. A change to the difficulty has been required for quite a while, really, even on professional. Unless basically you get a revenant, you're not going to die. Unless you either do something wrong, you make a mistake, you mess up. I mean, we've all done that. We've all died stupidly to ghosts, but in theory, you shouldn't. And I think this change will be good. I think being able to loop a ghost around and just outrun it all the time is wrong. It doesn't feel right for the way the game's supposed to be. The idea is that you're supposed to be there to find out what the ghost is, and the ghost is supposed to be dangerous, but they're just not. Especially when you get like the description for a demon is this is a dangerous ghost. It's like, no, it's not really. But a demon that can move faster and you can't loop it, yeah, that's pretty scary. I think this will be a great improvement. I think it'll improve hunts a lot. We just need to see the exact values that get used. How fast are they going to go? How much do the doors open? How is the ghost able to open them if you're holding them shut? How much distance can there be before the ghost hears you when it opens the locker doors? That sort of thing. But yeah, I think overall, positive change. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to give it a go. So we're not sure exactly when this patch is going to come out. I say it's imminent, but it could be within the next few days. It could be next week. We'll have to see. As soon as it comes out, I'm going to be playing it for sure, because I can't wait for this one. If you want to watch me play it, then do check out my Twitch channel, link down below. It's twitch.tv/Zirconix. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Thursdays and Fridays tend to be Phasmophobia. Tuesdays tends to be a different game. If you're interested, check it out. Please, if you like this sort of content, please do let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think of both this video and these changes that are coming up for the game. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.